All boilers need repressurising occasionally. This is quite normal, and the good news is it is a simple job that you can do yourself. Okay, let's get going. Firstly, check the pressure gauge on the front of your boiler. The needle should be in the middle of the green triangle by the number 1. If it has dropped below 0.5, your boiler is probably showing the E119 or E118 code because the pressure is too low for it to work properly. The next job is to determine what sort of filling loop you've got. Over time, the design of filling loops has changed a bit and each one works slightly differently. So have a look underneath your boiler. If you can see a green lever on a brass fitting near the front on the right-hand side, you have an easy fill filling loop. Pull the green lever down with your finger. You should hear water flowing into the system. Keep an eye on that pressure gauge while you are holding down the lever and let go of the lever when the needle rises to the middle of that green triangle. Another sort is the rigid filling link. If you can see 2 blue taps underneath the boiler, you have a rigid filling link. The blue taps should be in the off position at right angles to the pipes. Now remove the 2 brass caps that are on the filling link attached to black rubber straps. If they are very stiff, you may need to use some grips to undo them. Your installer should have left you with a small copper bend with some wing nuts attached, along with 2 rubber washers. They may be in the pack along with your instruction manual, or your installer may have already fitted the filling link and left it in place. Now fit the copper bend with the rubber washers fitted to each side of the filling loop and tighten the wing nuts. If you haven't got the rubber washers, please don't try and fit the filling loop. It will leak and you could damage the boiler. With the filling loop in place, push the blue tap on the left-hand side away from you. Don't worry if it's a bit stiff, this is quite normal. Now you are ready to open the second blue tap on the right-hand side to let the water into your central heating system. Slowly push the right-hand blue lever away from you until you can hear the water start to flow. Don't open it all the way. You don't want to let more water than you need into the system. Keep checking the pressure gauge on the front of the boiler and close the tap when the needle rises to the middle of that green triangle. Pull the right-hand lever towards you to close the tap and you should hear the water stop flowing. Then turn the tap on the left-hand side towards you to turn that one off. Now hold a towel underneath to catch any drips as you undo the copper wing nuts again and remove the copper bend and washers and put them away safely again. Then refit the brass caps. The third sort is the Flexi filling loop. This may not be underneath the boiler like the other 2, but could be close to a cylinder if you have one installed. It is a silver flexible hose and doesn't have any taps to turn, so you will need a flat blade screwdriver. Using your screwdriver, turn one of the valves so that it is in line with the pipe. You may want to do this a couple of times so you get the hang of it. Now, checking the pressure gauge, use your screwdriver to turn the other valve until you can hear the water flowing. When the pressure gauge needle gets to around 1, turn the valve off again with your screwdriver. Turn the valve on the other side of the filling loop off again. Whichever type of filling loop you have, don't let the needle go any higher than the green triangle. This is not a time when more is better, and you could damage the boiler and your heating system by overpressurising. And that's all there is to it. As I said before, most boilers need the pressure topping up occasionally, particularly if you've had radiators off the wall to decorate, or something like that. However, if you need to keep topping up the pressure, it could indicate another problem, so it may be time to call out your heating engineer or phone Baxi customer support. Thank you for watching this Baxi Connected video.